Okay, there's visitors here. You need to tell your story. Okay, Lord. I had a conversation with the Lord all the time. He answered me. 1988. Me and Brenda just got married June 25th. My planner decided we was going to take a trip to Raindale, West Virginia. On a Sunday, we'd get ready to come home. Began to eat a little dinner before we left. I got sick. I remember looking across the table at her, and she was fading in and out. I remember she said, let's go outside, get some fresh air. I guess I must have passed out, and I woke up, her sister was slapping me. They put me in bed. I was freezing to death, but it looked like they poured water over top of me. Finally, our cousin said, let's take her to the clinic. I just found out a month ago that clinic wasn't even supposed to be open. It was on a Sunday. For some reason, it was open for 2 hours that day.
For some reason, yes.
So they take me over there, they work around on me, and said, you got a bleeding on the brain. We're going to have to fly you from here to Charleston, West Virginia. I said, where's my wife? She said, she's behind me. I said, she in a helicopter? She said, no. She's going to have to drive back. 2-hour drive from Raindale to Charleston. Her cousin made it in an hour and a half. Remember, I was in a dark room, Anthony, all by myself, scared to death. Didn't know what was going to happen. Finally, she showed up, made things a whole lot easier. Then the doctor walked in. He said, you got a tumor the size of a golf ball underneath your brain over your right eye. He said, I'm not for sure how I'm going to do this. He said, I'm afraid if I cut it out, you're going to die, or you're going to be blind or vegetable for the rest of your life. Next day came, they rolled me into surgery. During the surgery, the doctor said, you died. He said, I gave the time of your death. You were dead. He said, I put the scalpel down. Something picked my hand right back up. I done cut on you. I could have went to college for 8 more years. I didn't do the surgery. The man upstairs did. My older brother said, you mean the Lord? I said, yes, sir. He said, I didn't do it. As far as I'm concerned, that boy was dead. He said he developed a real bad blood clot. There's nothing I can do for him. I was walking through a dark tunnel, and there was a light at the end. Closer I got that light, the better I felt. But once I reached the end of that light, it was some of the biggest, beautiful pearly gates you ever seen in your life. Brother Jody, when the says they're big, they're huge. I couldn't hardly see the top of it.